grating, you're blending. It does it all. It does it quickly. It does it effortlessly, and the cleanup is so quick and easy. You are gonna love it. We're selling this today at under $30. Look at the size of this, that perfect size, so it's not gonna eat up a lot of your precious cabinet space. And most importantly, it's going to get the job done in the beautiful way that Cuisinart does everything in our kitchen with quality. We have a great color selection for you. The color you're seeing right down here, this is going to be our turquoise color, also available in your navy. This is your lavender. I think that magenta is really gonna just perk up any kind of kitchen. We also have it in a silver gray. Red, always one of our top sellers. We have the black and we have the white. Want to let you know something else that we are offering today is going to be a set of 3 spatulas to go with this, because of course when you're working with any kind of chopper or food processor, you really need to be able to get in there and scoop everything out. So we have a set of 3 spatulas, which are actually very unique and have some very special characteristics. We'll show those to you in a minute. But I want to show you first and foremost how this works, because we have Kelly Diedring in our kitchen today. And Kelly is gonna fire up our food processor. You know, I've had a food processor. I finally gave it away. Okay. I finally said, you know what? I never, ever use it.
Was it big? It was like,
it was big.
It's big,
It was big, and really, I needed to like watch a DVD on how to use
all the attachments.
It was too much trouble. This is all you need.
This is all you need. I love it. It's the 50th anniversary celebration of the original food processor. Did you have this one? Look at the cake they did. 50 years ago, Cuisinart launched this food processor first in the world. So there's a beautiful cake. I want to eat it. But they revolutionized our kitchens back then. And that was big and it was clunky, but everybody had it. I mean, you were not cool if you did not have that food processor back then. And now we've shrunk it down and we're launching with these beautiful exclusive colors. Everything's exclusive except for the white and the black. But what I love about this is you control the texture. So do you want to have bigger chunks? Do you want to have a full mince? This is my garlic. So I don't ever have to touch it besides just like pouring all the cloves in there. And then 250 watts of power. I could stop there if I had it for like a soup or a stew, but I like a minced garlic usually for most of my recipes. Check this out. 250 watts of power. I have no idea how they got 250 watts in this small footprint, because usually you would see this small footprint and you'd see like 100 watts, 60 watts. Right. 250 watts of power, and we're talking, it's just gonna blaze through your prep work, your soups, it's gonna mince, it's gonna dice, it's gonna chop. This is what we're talking about when we want to eat fresh again. Garlic is a superfood, but when you buy it jarred with the oils, you're not releasing all that beautiful freshness any longer. You're buying it with, you know, oils or chemicals or preservatives or whatever the case may be. There's that full mince. I did that in about 30 seconds. So you can actually eliminate the need for whatever this paste is. I don't know what that is. I've never actually bought it.
Well, but sometimes I have bought it and I'll never buy it again. It's
because
horrible.
You don't get the beautiful flavors. You don't get all the health benefits of really just releasing and opening up all your own seasonings and spices. Right. And maybe this isn't for you. Maybe it's a gift for somebody in your life that's not good in the kitchen and they just need some extra help, or they are good in the kitchen and you know they're gonna appreciate this.
I think that's the biggest point you just made. It doesn't matter if you're great in the kitchen. It doesn't matter if you're terrible in the kitchen. If you're in the kitchen, you need this.
Yeah, true.
Okay, because we need to chop, we need to grate, we need to do all of those different things. We hate to do it, and we end up not doing it or not cooking, and maybe just going out or buying something that's pre-made because we don't want the hassle. Sure. This takes all the hassle out of it, and perfect size, perfect price, under $30. I mean, we're even doing 5 flex payments today, so with 5 flex payments, $6 on your credit card, we will ship it to you absolutely free. I mean, look at how
about a mirepoix in like 10 seconds?
10 seconds.
Maybe not even.
And you know what? The thing I love about it too is it does it very nice and evenly. As opposed to me, where the carrots are really big and the celery is really tiny.
Look at the texture. If you're gonna cook that up, you want everything to be even. There's our mirepoix. We've used it today for stuffing. Just your onion, your carrot, your celery. You could add some garlic. But you're gonna do stuffing cooking, what, 6 times between now and like, January? So now you just blitz right through your mirepoix, or even if you're always using it for soups or stews or whatever you're cooking. I love it. Maybe it's such a good deal. You're like, I want one, and then I'm going to gift one, because this is such a good gift. When people get Cuisinart, they're like, ooh, she bought me a Cuisinart. It's like a really high-end name, and they're going to think well over, I mean, in my head, I would think well over $60 for something like this.
Absolutely. And again, it is the capacity that is the Goldilocks size. I've seen some that are just like 1 cup, maybe 1 to 2. This is that 3-cup size that really is going to give you enough to make an entire thing of, if you're doing hummus. I always do my hummus fresh.
Oh, good.
Because
so that's
once
what we
you
just
read
did.
it, once you read it, and once you understand how simple it is to do it, and how much better it tastes when it's fresh, you're going to be able to do a full serving for a party
Easily.
of hummus in a matter of seconds, and it tastes so much different.
And have fun with your spices for your hummus. Maybe you can't find dill hummus at the grocery store, or if you want to add a little like jalapeno, fresh jalapeno in hummus is amazing. Some red pepper flakes. Have fun with it. That was just garlic, garbanzo beans. You can get the jarred tahini at any grocery store, and you just blitz right through it. You can freeze your hummus too, like in little, things, so that when it thaws out, you have beautiful hummus all the time. I like this, and I like it for things that like make my life easy, but make it healthier for me, and also make me appear elevated. Like, look at this tray. Like, could you ever do that? Just beautiful, and I'm about to do a tapenade to put there, because at the holiday season, we do want to look like we spent a lot of time, but more often than not, most of us don't have a ton of time at the holidays. We're running around buying gifts or working extra hard or extra hours, wherever you're working. So this is just your jarred olives. We added some parsley, some onion, and then we've got garlic in the back, a touch of olive oil, but you could do anything you want in your tapenade. This is the beauty about it. Like, do you want some mushroom in there? Do you want some shallot? Do you want some green onion? You control the texture. You see, I'm literally, I mean, it's seconds. It's seconds to get whatever texture consistency that you want. Look at the color. Look at how beautiful.
So what decisions do I have to make when I go to use it? That's what I love about this, as opposed to the big food choppers, the big food processors have so many decisions. I'm Aquarian. I don't like to make a decision.
I hear you.
I just want to go turn it on,
because you don't want to mess it off. Yes. Look at that tapenade. So 2 choices: chop and grind. That should be a song. Okay. Chop and grind. Literally 2 buttons. It may be by the end of the day with this crew. So all you do is chop or grind. I'll show you grind here in a minute when we get to our nuts, but chop is for my beautiful dips, or if I'm chopping up, vegetables, and then grind, it actually reverses the blade. So it's the same blade. You don't even have to take the blade out. It just reverses it, and it's a little more of a blunt blade on the other side, so it's gonna grind your hard cheeses. Or if this is a gift for somebody that loves to do a dry rub, like a beautiful dry rub on pork for a barbecue, your spices, your seasonings, that you're gonna use that grind for that. So 2 choices, and you use the same blade. By the way, everything except the motor, so this is the motor, like literally Alice and I could put that in our handbag. Everything except the motor is dishwasher safe. Okay. So you could just throw it in the dishwasher and you're all set to go. And that's the beauty of it. It's simple. So it's a good gift for you, it's a good gift for somebody else.
It is a great gift at this price, and especially when we're doing the 5 flex payments, we're doing the free shipping and handling. And let us send it directly to wherever you would like us to, which is one of my favorite things we do, called Delivery Direct. Somebody wants something, let us deliver it right to them. You don't have to go to the post office. You don't have to spend the money. Shipping is expensive nowadays. Sending, I don't care what you're sending, it is expensive. We're going to take care of that, and you just tell us where you want us to send it, and you have to pick a color. So again, the black and white are going to be colors that you can find out in the marketplace. Do one of the fun ones.
I love the pink. Blue. Is the pink still there?
The magenta. We still have the magenta. We still have the lavender. Absolutely gorgeous.
But
that you're seeing right
day.
here. No, we will not. Okay, and already, how many ordered on the day already? 11,600 already ordered on the day. Please get yours. This is one where you get one for yourself, and then you get one for a gift, because you know your friends, you know your family, you know your kids are going to want this, and it really does make everybody's time in the kitchen more fun.
It does. It makes it more fun. It makes it easier, quite frankly, faster, saving time. Okay, this one is fun. I never thought in a million years I'd make this sort of a specialty dessert, but I can now. You know, you can buy these as the freeze-dried, excuse me, fruit.
Right.
Yeah, so freeze-dried fruit, you can get it at regular grocery store. Nothing here that I can think of is like a specialty grocery store. So regular grocery store, they had a whole section of my freeze-dried fruit. This is strawberries. And then you just obliterate it, 250 watts, obliterates it. You can see it's powder now. Okay, and then so that could be blueberries or whatever, you know, your fruit of choice. And then this is just heavy cream. And so you pop your heavy cream in there. And now we're making this really elevated, aspirational, like sort of, you know, dessert. And so I'm gonna hit chop. And in seconds, I have a strawberry mousse, shall we?
Wow.
And Alice, when you taste this, because those freeze-dried strawberries are freeze-dried, so they have a really more like beautiful flavor of the strawberry. And look at that, in maybe 10 seconds, it is now, look at the consistency of that beautiful mousse.
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, and you could put it like on coffee, or you could put it on ice cream, but I'm just eating it literally straight out of the, well, if you're me, you just eat it straight out of there. And I'm gonna get you a little spoonful. Look at the consistency of that dessert. Here,
I can get my own spoon.
Okay,
right
I was gonna say here. And then if you want to add a little shortbread cookie or maybe like a little cinnamon pita or something to the top, have fun with this dessert because most people aren't going to expect it.
This would be great even in my coffee.
In your coffee, on vanilla ice cream, on pie, apple pie. Can you imagine it on apple pie? And it doesn't have to be strawberries. I love the color of the strawberry. And oftentimes, you know, like full transparency on TV, we choose these bright colors because they're beautiful, but it could be blueberry, it could be banana. You know, whatever freeze-dried fruit you want to try it and have fun with that one. I loved that one.
You know what, it's so simple, it's so easy, it's so affordable. But this is that chopper, this is that food processor that you will actually use and not say ugly words every time you pull it out, and you can't put it together. It's like, okay,
we just got a glimpse into Alice's home life.
How did I put this part to that part, and what speed am I supposed to be on? Which paddle am I using? I mean, it's all too complicated. When all you need is this for 99.9% of us. This is all we need in our kitchen. You can spend hundreds of dollars if it makes you feel like more of a chef or whatever, you know.
Sure.
It makes you feel more elevated, but mostly, this is what you're gonna use. So for your guac, for your salsas, for your sweet potatoes, for chopping your toppings for your ice cream, all these different things, you will use this over and over, and every time you use it, you're gonna go, I can't believe that was only $30.
Yeah.
And it's Cuisinart.
It's Cuisinart, and that's what I love about Cuisinart, really. I mean, it's easy to sell. It's not a difficult sell for Alice and I because it's Cuisinart. We know that it's really high-end. When you gift this to somebody, they're gonna go, ooh, you got me the fancy one, right? This is not some no-name brand that you get on the website that has a lot of no-name brands. This is Cuisinart. Again, we're celebrating 50 years since the invention of the food processor. So happy birthday to the food processor, turning 50 this year.
Well, the gift is for us because now we get the gift of time back in our lives. We get the gift of having beautiful food, and we get the gift of having something that we actually use for a change. I mean, how many of you are like me? I buy kitchen appliances all the time. I love to collect them. I keep them in my cabinet, and every once in a while I look at them, and every few years I get rid of them. I donate them because I just don't use them. This is something that you will use constantly because it just fits that bill. 3-cup capacity, but with just 2 little buttons, you can do so many things, whether it's making a really quick chocolate mousse, a whipped cream, whether it's pureeing those sweet potatoes into a beautiful, you know, nice velvety texture. You're gonna be able to do all of this, but you know what else you do? You chop with it. You do all of your mise en place. You do all of your prep work. Instead of having to break out the knife, most of us did not go to chef school, do not have the perfect knife skills. You don't need it. All you need is this right here. I can push a button, okay? We can do that. You're gonna have your choice of colors, which again, this is one of the biggest names when it comes not just to all kitchen, but when it comes to food processors, particularly one of the top leading brands anywhere when it comes to food processors. The black and white are available out in the marketplace. If those are the colors you like, then absolutely grab them. But we did get a little fun with some of the other colors, okay? Why not? A lot of us like personality in our kitchens now. A lot of us are using red in our kitchens. We have the red for you. We also have that turquoise color, but please think about that. Magenta is like a raspberry pink. It is so much fun. If you're gonna be doing stuff with the grandkids, they will find this so much fun because the colors are fun. It's simple for them to be able to do. And again, you just push a button, that's it. This is the lavender, navy blue, and then the turquoise. It's $6 on your credit card. It's free shipping and handling. Get it home and use this because, you know, we are in food season now. From now all the way through the beginning of the year, and really even past that, because as soon as the first of the year comes, then it's followed very quickly by Valentine's Day. You're gonna have everything you need to do all your prep and to make things so simple and easy. I do recommend that you go ahead and add this in. And I'm gonna have Kelly explain because I will tell you the truth, I have no idea what that is for.
They're beautiful.
I love the little baby spatula. This is the one I think I will use the most.
Yep, jars.
Okay, and then see, look at that straight edge there. So when you really want to scrape things, that is perfect for that. See, this is rounded here, that's straight, but what the heck?
Okay, so for your giant jugs of blenders,
Oh.
getting in down then,
Oh,
or
right
if
there.
if you do have a
Scoop in
larger,
there.
yeah, anything that's larger,
Yeah.
that one's great for the blender. I have a big tall blender jug, so it will scrape down in the bottom there.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So we do have these available. They're $14.95. Throw that in your order. I will tell you these will sell out very, very early in this presentation. Not in this presentation, but they will sell out early on the day. And we have now surpassed 12,000 of our today's specials ordered. It's just one of those things that you want and you need and you can afford and you will use. And that's why it's flying out of here, guys. But get yours early today so you can pick the color because it is having fun having colors that nobody else has. And especially, like I said, if you're working, if you're going to do some cooking with the kids or the grandkids.
My daughter would love the pink. I have the gray because I have a gray kitchen. Yeah, yes, right. They're different ages, and they would both love the pink.
Still would love the
They
magenta.
would love the pink. There's that movie out with everything pink, right? That girl, yeah, in the movie. If so, that's such a great one for somebody that loves that. Maybe it's a youngster that's getting into the kitchen, and this is so easy. Like my fingers don't touch blades. All I do is press buttons. I love that Alice said, all I need is my finger, right? That's all you need to be able to process your foods, to chop
your food. I mean, otherwise, you know, for some of us, holding a knife can be a real challenge, and then just getting that knife to work well, no, don't do it.
Yeah, the consistency of my sweet potato puree for my sweet potato casserole straight down here, easy. I do not have to make a lot of effort. This was brown sugar, sweet potato, cinnamon, and then you can drizzle a little maple in the top. Let me do that. I want to do that and show that. So put my lid back on.
That lid just snaps right in.
Snaps right in, yes, and it won't work.
Some of them, how you have to kind of jiggle it and try and get it to fit. This is just like right there.
So you can actually, I took the blade out. That's why that didn't work. Smart move, Kelly.
Okay, blade.
I will show you in a minute how that drizzle spout works, but you need the blade to function. Fun times on live TV. So sweet potato casserole, it does have the drizzle spouts, and we'll talk more about that. Okay, so now I'm finally gonna use the other button, which is the grind button.
Okay.
So you have chop and grind, 2 buttons. The grind reverses the blade. It's more of a blunt grind. So anything like a dry rub for pork, for, you know, barbecue, your nuts, your hard cheeses, like your Parmesan. So there you go. I mean, you can feel it. When you start using this machine, it's got some power, like 250 watts. I have no idea how they got 250 watts into this motor. Because, I mean, really, if you've ever looked at the wattage of anything, this small, it's usually like 60, 120, 250 watts in this size. To me, it blows my mind. It's just a testament to Cuisinart and their engineers and their design process. But that was just pecans and walnuts for my sweet potato casserole, right? So use this at the holidays. We're doing sweet potato casserole, right? All the way through the new year. Use it at the holidays, even if it's just peanuts for topping on an ice cream sundae.
Right.
You can use it for that.
And here's the beauty of it. I mean, did you see how fast that was?
Yeah, 10 seconds.
So I'm doing that for my sweet potatoes. And then I'm gonna make a little chicken salad. For maybe, you know, for before we get to the big meal. And then you're gonna do a pesto. And then you're gonna do this. You can go right down the line. It is so quick, it is so easy. Everything is effortless. And you know what it doesn't do? It doesn't cremate unless you want to.
Unless you want to,
If
right.
you want it to cremate, it will cremate things. If you want it to completely liquefy
Obliterate,
it,
yep.
but if you want to just control it with that little pulse, then that's how you control the chopping. That's how you get that garlic so perfect. I don't care if you just buy it as a garlic chopper.
Sure.
For under $30,
Or just
and a lot
vegetable
of
chopper.
you ordering multiples of these. I am so excited for you to get something finally when it comes to a kitchen appliance that you will use.
You'll use it all the time.
I mean, you will use it constantly.
So chicken salad,
All right,
that
I'm gonna
was
have
just
a bite of your chicken
yes,
salad.
that was just the chunks of chicken. This could be your leftover turkey. We added some cranberry. We obviously had celery, and we had mayo. But you could do. I always do mustard. But that's just a me thing. But yeah, isn't it good?
Really good.
And so there's a store here, and I think it's a nationwide chain that just sells chicken salad, and it's delicious, but it's so expensive. You get like this tiny little bit of chicken salad, and it's like
by it going, surely there's more than chicken salad in there.
no, I know
It's
you
chicken
think,
salad.
yeah, it's so expensive, but delicious. They do a nice job, but you can do it yourself. That's what I love about this machine. Get it for yourself, get it as a gift for anybody. I mean, you know, if you're anybody in the kitchen, somebody that's really good in the kitchen, maybe they have, like you said, the $200 giant food processor, and you get them one of these and they're gonna like roll their eyes, and then they're gonna use it and they're like, oh my gosh, that's all I needed.
It's all I
didn't
needed.
need to haul a giant food processor from my cabinet every single time with 55 attachments. Now I'm gonna show you the drizzle spouts, okay? So I'm gonna show you, this is our pesto. You can see the hard chunks of parm. We have our pine nuts, some oil. We have our basil, little salt, little garlic. But you can see now, as I hold down that button, if I wanna fold in my oil or some cream to whatever it is, it will fold it in, and you can see it actually drizzling right down into it. And that's the beauty of it. There's a drizzle hole on each side. So just pour as you go. Measure as you go. You don't have to stop the machine and open it up and add a little more and stop it and add a little more, because what we want is to save you time.
Exactly. Save you time when you're making it. Make it better because it's going to be nice and even. Even if you're chopping, if you're kind of liquefying like you're going to do with pesto, or even if you're just cleaning, you know, everything goes in the dishwasher. You do nothing with the base except wipe it off if it got a little dirty.
Yep.
That's it. All you do is put everything else right in the dishwasher. You are good to go. This is so simple. This is so
How beautiful
easy.
that pesto is.
And that pesto smells
Okay, probably
heavenly,
overdid
right?
it, but I would eat
who
it
cares?
like that, because I mean, I love me some pesto.
I don't think it's possible to overdo pesto.
I mean, on your pasta, I did a fresh arugula pesto the other day with it, and my husband and I were eating it, and he kept saying how good it was, and I was like, you act like I've never made anything good before. He must have said it 3 times, and then I was like, I remember now, we don't do fresh all the time, and so when you do fresh, you remember, oh, it's so much better than jarred.
Right.
It's so much better than jarred. Try it, get it home.
But you know what? By the time you get that jar open, you've already made it
You've
fresh.
already made it. That's a good point. That's a great point, actually. This one I like because I have a lot of Brussels sprout haters in my life. Oh, stop
And
it.
standing next to you?
Really?
I
So
don't
my husband
do
hates them. I can't
I'm
even cook them in
sorry,
the
I
house.
can't smell them,
But
I
there's
know.
a nicer way to eat them, and that is when you sort of shred them. If you've ever been to a restaurant that serves that shredded Brussels salad, you don't know. You don't. I promise you, Alice, you will not know that this is a Brussels. First of all, it's not cooked, so you don't get the lovely odor that a lot of people don't like about Brussels. But it's a salad now. It's the base for your salad. I like it with just a little olive oil and lemon, and then some fresh parm, which you can grate when you hit that grind. And then we added some cranberry and some chopped walnut that we used for our, with, you know.
And you know what? Pop that chicken salad on there.
Oh, that's a good point.
And then you can just eat around the Brussels. Okay, I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm not converting Alice today.
Not today. Many have tried.
You could
many
never
have
chop
failed.
that up with your knife. Would you
Look
ever
at
chop that like that with your
Never,
knife?
ever
No.
would you get Brussels sprouts, which can be very, very tough. Never would you get it that even. And that's the beauty of having this is a food processor. It's a chopper, it's a food processor, it's a hummus maker, it's a pesto maker, it's your sweet potato
Your sous chef.
smoother, masher. It is all of those things. Get this home and use it. You know, the problem, there's 2 problems with cooking. One is the prep, and number 2 is the cleanup. So Cuisinart has taken care of both of them.
Yeah, these are dishwasher safe.
All the prep is done for you in a matter of seconds. Everything you're making is fresh. It tastes so much better.
It tastes so much better fresh.
And it's just more fun. It's more fun when you can do this and really make your creations and do them effortlessly. And then the cleanup is, I'm gonna pop it in the dishwasher.
Yeah, never mind my messiness. Sorry, there we go.
I want somebody to make banana pudding for me. I have been wanting.
Banana pudding in here would be amazing.
Yes.
That's a mango salsa. That's just mango. We have our poblano pepper, cilantro. and a little bit of lime juice. So that's a beautiful one to do like on a whitefish or a chicken. A lot of these recipes are coming included, by the way. The salsa comes included in the guide, the pesto comes, the chicken salad. A lot of these come included in the guide, and the guide has like a little chart for you, and it will tell you exactly what, you know, how to pulse what and what's the best practice. This is heavy cream and some lemon zest and some lemon juice, and then frozen blueberries. And you want them to be frozen because you want the consistency of the frozen sorbet. So what an easy, healthy dessert, too. This is going to create a beautiful, almost like an ice cream. I mean, it would be like an ice cream because it has the cream in it, and then frozen blueberries. And look as it just grinds right through that. I like the idea of adding a little champagne and making a little boozy dessert.
Okay.
Because all the rage is the boozy desserts right now. Everybody adding a touch.
I'm over here thinking, you know, you could layer that with granola.
Yeah, you could do that.
And make it very healthy.
And Kelly
or
goes,
you could just add some booze. Okay.
Whichever you like. Like, there's two types of people in the world. Those that are adding granola and those that are adding champagne. I'm missing my ice cream scoop, so I'm just going to use this. The spatula comes included, too. This little one here. Oh, is it way down there?
Right.
Okay, that's okay. Perfect timing. But yeah, you get these beautiful, look at that's frozen. It just went right through the frozen blueberries. It whipped up that cream. You add a little lemon and a little zest. You could even add a sweetener, honey, agave, maple syrup, sugar, stevia, however you want to do. Do you want to try this one?
Yeah.
It's really good and it's healthy. I mean, for the most part, you're talking, this is blueberries. That's the number.
Look, it's like real ice cream, okay? It's like really ice cream.
And it's so good. And it's good for you. And you don't have to do the heavy cream. You could do like an oat milk or an almond milk and some champagne too.
Very sweet.
It's the holiday season. We can do whatever we want at the holidays. Okay, so in here we just have cream cheese, sour cream, egg, vanilla, and sugar. So we are doing just our cheesecake batter mixture.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
No, I know.
I would never make cheesecake at home because it's like, oh man, it's gonna be such a hassle.
And you could do a raspberry puree for the top, right on in the inside here too. These are the things now you can do homemade that you would never do before. Look at the consistency, bake that up. You're gonna have a beautiful cheesecake. We bought the pre-done crusts. You can actually crush your graham crackers in here and do like a graham cracker crust. You could use it for the whole thing and get that beautiful situation too.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So many, we ran out of time. We have not run out of things to do.
I know.
And you won't either. You're gonna have a lot of things. Kelly, thank you. I'm gonna go through the colors again.
Through the colors.
Very quickly so that you can see the colors again. The colors are exclusive to us. You can't find these anywhere except here. You will only find this price here today. $29.99. So turquoise, navy blue. Look how pretty that is. That lavender purple. Have you ever seen anything like that anywhere? I have not seen anything like the magenta. We also have the silver gray. Red is by far our best seller as usual. And then black and white. And don't forget about those set of 3 spatulas. I'm gonna add those into my Christmas gift list for me, because you know what? Sometimes it is all about us, right? So stay in the ordering process for that. We have lots more gifts under $50. Wait till you see the belts I have. 3 of them, amazing price.
You don't have to wait for Black Friday to get our very merriest deals. Gift and get with our lowest prices of the season during Black Friday Countdown. Shop early to check off your list with up to 50% off on beauty favorites, outerwear, boots, jewelry, and more. It's the best way to holiday. Black Friday Countdown starts Friday at midnight, only on HSN and hsn.com.
And we have great